Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's get started.
Today, we are diving into a huge topic, one that's on pretty much everyone's mind. It feels like science fiction, but it's also happening right now. Is artificial intelligence coming for our jobs? Let's get into it.
Yep, there it is, the big question. You see it in headlines, you hear people talking about it. Maybe you've even had that little flicker of worry about your own career. It's such a simple question, right? But the answer? Well, that's a whole other story.
And you know, this question creates some very real anxiety. If you're feeling a little uneasy about where the world of work is headed, trust me, you are not alone. It's a totally natural reaction when you're facing one of the biggest technological shifts in, well, ever.
Because the honest-to-goodness answer isn't a simple yes or no. It's way more complicated than that. While some jobs are absolutely going to change, and yeah, some might even disappear, that's really only half the story. So let's break down what's actually happening.
Okay, first, let's just face the part that's causing all the stress: job displacement. To really get which jobs are on the front lines, we have to understand what AI is fundamentally good at.
Think about it like this. If you can write down a clear list of rules for a task, and that task involves crunching a lot of data in a predictable way, well, that's prime real estate for automation. This isn't about AI being smart like a person. It's about it being unbelievably good at recognizing patterns and executing tasks at a scale we can't even imagine.
And this chart just puts numbers to that idea perfectly. You see jobs with a ton of routine work, like data entry, have a super high potential to be automated. But notice something? None of them are at 100%. Even in the most automatable jobs, there's always a little piece that needs that human touch, that bit of nuance. This right here is such a critical point. AI isn't really a job killer. It's more of a task automator. I mean, think about your job. It's not one single thing, right? It's made up of dozens of different tasks. So the question changes from, will my job be replaced, to what parts of my job can a machine do? And that reframes the entire problem.
So if AI starts handling all the boring, repetitive stuff, what does that leave for us? Well, this is where the whole story flips. We go from anxiety to opportunity, and we start to see what some people are calling a hidden job boom.
This comparison is everything. Sure, AI is a genius at analyzing data that already exists, but we humans, we're the ones who come up with the brilliant new questions in the first place. AI can spot a pattern from a mile away, but we provide the strategy, the creative leap, to actually do something with it. And skills like empathy and collaboration, come on, that's our home turf.
You know, we've been through this before. The Industrial Revolution took people off farms but created a whole new world of factory jobs. The internet made things tough for travel agents, but it created an explosion of software developers and digital marketers. History has shown us time and again that technology transforms things, it doesn't just end them.
And this isn't just some theory. I mean, look at these job titles: AI ethicist, prompt engineer, data storyteller. A prompt engineer is literally a person who gets really good at talking to an AI to get the best results. That job title didn't even exist a few years ago. This is job creation happening in real time.
Okay, so all of this brings us to the most important part of our whole explainer today. We have looked at the risks, we've seen the opportunities, but now let's talk about you. What can you do to really thrive in this new world?
How do you make yourself not just safe, but essential? The answer isn't to try and compete with AI on its terms. That's a losing game. The key is to double down on the very skills that make you human.
The game plan really comes down to this simple framework. First, creativity. This is all about asking what if and connecting ideas in ways an AI just can't. Second, collaboration. The world's biggest problems are going to be solved by teams of creative people working together. And third, and this one might be the most important of all, you have to become a lifelong learner.
In a world that's changing this fast, the idea that you can just finish your education is completely outdated. Lifelong learning isn't just about taking a class every now and then. It's a mindset. It's about being actively curious, constantly upgrading your skills, and just staying ready for whatever's coming next.
So as we wrap this up, let's just zoom out one last time. This whole massive shift, it isn't just changing the things we do. It's changing how we think about the very idea of a job.
These numbers from the World Economic Forum tell the whole story in a nutshell. Yeah, 85 million roles might be displaced. That is a staggering number. But look at the other side of that. An estimated 97 million new roles may be created. This isn't a story of net job loss. It's a story of a profound transformation, a massive reshuffling of what work even means. And that really leaves us with this final thought. Maybe we've been asking the completely wrong question all along. Maybe the future isn't about humans versus machines. Maybe it's about humans with machines. The real challenge, and the greatest opportunity, is to figure out how we're going to use these unbelievable tools to do our best, most creative, and most human work yet.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.